The episode that almost didn't happen twice. We recorded, I think, an hour?
Yeah. We've been talking for about an hour at this point.
And I'd forgotten to turn on the microphone. So what we were discussing... quickly change the subject. was hobbies, or really...
Obsessions.
Fixations. That all-encompassing.
Yeah. This is my life now.
This is
what I do.
This is just it now. This episode nearly didn't happen because it started off with, of all things, Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck's to blame for all of this, including the microphones.
Yep. Bad Ben.
So I went down a Ben Affleck rabbit hole. And he's an interesting guy. Like, look into him. He's genuinely an interesting guy.
I mean, that should come with a disclaimer of, like, set yourself limits before you start. Because days you're on Ben Affleck.
I also feel that you're making reference to his card counting days. Set limits, like an online book. You've seen too many adverts.
When the fun stops, stop.
They've wheedled into your brain.
I just talk an advert now.
But yeah, I got caught up in Ben Affleck. He's a wonderfully interesting person. And then you nodded off on the sofa and left me unsupervised. And to be fair, that's like no good ever came from that. So I thought, I'm going to need to entertain myself. And I had one of my signature good ideas.
Yeah.
And immediately forgot about it because I wasn't going to burn it by saying to you just when I woke you up, before I sent you to bed.
Yeah.
Like, then's not the time to...
No, that's... Anything raised at that point in time will get shut down.
Yeah.
Even if it is the best idea the world has ever had.
And then it gets...
I get very grumpy.
The 24-hour wipe cycle.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, it's past midnight.
Never happened.
Done. Wake up the next morning, it's like, fresh day. Yes. So I thought I'll bring it up the next day. Immediately forgot.
Yeah. 24 wipe cycle happened.
Much like the microphones. And then, like, a day or two after that, I was just like, popped into my head, casually mentioned to you. It's just like, you do what you normally do, which annoys me, but it's wonderful. And I can't, like, interfere with the process. You took an idea, you polished it, you shat out a diamond, and now... And I don't think we've actually mentioned topic yet because
we haven't.
I am fearful of spending 6 hours just now talking about the same thing. But I suppose...
Go for it.
Not to be withholding. Puppets.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit stupid when you say it out loud.
But have you really thought about it? Because puppets.
I am obsessed now.
Yeah. It's been a few days at this point.
Yeah.
And we can talk of nothing else. Mm-hmm. It's purely puppets.
Yeah. It is. There's two stages to any obsession. And the reason I call it obsession as opposed to like special interest is because the squirrels and trains.
Yeah.
And I should probably actually use their appropriate names.
Yeah, right enough.
So, for the uninitiated.
Autism. ADHD.
I mean, technically speaking, ADHD and autism.
You did say squirrels.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Got to play into both of these. But there is no general special interest. And I think...
Well, I mean, I would disagree. There's kind of consistent, for me, it's languages. I will talk people to the point of boredom
Yeah.
about languages and the
Me.
history of languages and the interrelationship between languages.
Yeah.
And you have no interest in them.
None.
So
Yeah.
I think I might have a special interest. But
Yeah.
there is kind of that rotating cycle of fixations.
Well, this
Because-
probably leads to the point I was going to make before you mentioned languages.
Yes, before I rudely interrupted.
With your special interest is the imposter syndrome. I'm just like, I like this, and I like this, and I like this, and I like this, like so deeply that it takes over my entire life. I can think of nothing other
Yeah.
than this. This is literally everything that causes me to exist.
Yeah.
And then I'll get bored and move on. I don't have a special interest.
Yeah. Well, you have a rotating basket of special interests.
Do I or
suppose.
do I have an
Because-
ever-evolving basket?
Yeah. Ever evolving is probably better.
Let's be fair. Like,
Yeah.
which ones have I gone back to? There's been one.
It's a fair point, actually. I have a rotating basket of special interests. So, like the knitting.
Yeah.
Like when it's cold, I will knit.
And I've benefited from that.
As soon as it gets warm, I have no interest in it. Why would I want to knit anything?
Yeah.
But then it starts to get cold again. And I'm like, oh, I can make a hat.
I just need to get on the bandwagon
Or a scarf.
early. Where
Yeah.
it's just like, because, like, I'm from the South.
Yeah, you really do feel it, bless you.
Exactly. It's like, you sit there, it's just like, I have no idea what to knit. It's like, make me warm. I need to get that quickly because otherwise
Yeah.
I'll end up with half of something.
That's it.
Not for lack of love. Like,
No.
I'm not trying to portray you to be a monster, but.
No, but I will lose interest.
but.
It's true.
And trust me, I get it.
I think you need to start it off in sort of August time.
Yeah, plant the
That
seed.
it's in there.
Yeah.
And as soon as the weather switches and the
You're
wool
ready to
comes
go.
out,
You're just-
I've got it all there.
You're raring.
I'm just, yeah.
Tap me in, coach. Tap me in. I'm ready to knit.
Yeah.
We have so many of these under our belt at this point.
Yeah.
Like, we have a depleting bank account. We have reduced space in the house.
Yeah.
And effectively very little to show for it.
Well, yeah, you say that, but this whole setup,
Right enough. Yeah.
this is
This was-
a MacGyvered operation.
Sorry, probably shouldn't belly laugh. That's gonna fuck everything up entirely. But you're right. This is several things patched
Yeah.
into one, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So-
you do the honors. Jesus
All right,
Christ.
all right. So we have a camera.
Yeah.
Hi. It was from product
Product
photography.
photography, yeah.
We were going to become product photographers and we started building a portfolio. We actually also got a website and started adding.
We have half a website at this point.
We have half a website. It's half complete. We do have the domain. We have half of the website set up. We've
Also,
got the
please don't
structure of it.
zoom in on the video because these are macro lenses.
Yeah.
So you're going to see
You don't wanna
our
see it.
accolades. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be like a 30 Rock when Liz Lemon does the HD camera.
Yeah, like sometimes I use the magnifying mirror and it is just horrifying. So please don't put yourself through that.
It does feel a lot like
Inadvisable.
that. Yeah.
If you can, zoom out. Maybe smear some Vaseline over your TV
Just
or
run
your
away.
phone.
Just run away.
Soft focus.
It's rare that you advise someone to stop watching. My ego can't take it.
Yeah.
So we have a camera.
Yeah.
We have the lights. The those
Also
are,
product photography.
yeah.
Yeah. The microphones. What were the microphones?
The microphones. When we were going to become voiceover actors, and not actors, artists. I think that's the difference, because I was just like, I don't want to be an actor. Like,
No.
I'm not the acting sort. Like,
No.
I can't read lines and remember them. I am not the person for you on that.
Yeah, I was going to read books
Exactly.
because I like reading books, but it's not really a sort of productive activity. I like to min-max my time.
Despite what they've told me all my life, just like, you need to read books to become a productive member of society. And now you're telling me you can't make money from it. Like, I'm at a loss.
Yeah,
Like,
what are we going to do? We're going to need to read them.
was I right
and
not to
record
read?
it.
Was I wrong?
Yeah, like, I have a decent job. I don't need extra income,
No. Bragger.
but time must be spent productively.
Yeah. So, like,
So I was going to read books.
Yeah.
What was you were just going to do voiceover work?
I was, yeah.
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 Yeah. Like,
I didn't have anything high and mighty like books, because I can't read books. Like, my. Yeah.
I mean, you can read books.
I mean,
you just
yeah.
don't like to.
No, it's. Fuck off.
You're not illiterate.
I know I'm not illiterate, but I also can't read books. Like, I know what words mean. I just can't read lines of things, because
Yeah.
it's all over the fucking gaff. Like, you of all ableist.
Oh, fuck off. I do use my finger. Because if I'm actually just reading a book for enjoyment, the eyes are all over the page, left, right, and centre. So if I need to read something out loud, I do have to kind of use a sheet of paper
Yeah.
or a ruler or even a finger. Just
Just one.
stop it. One is all that's needed.
Yeah, I'm not sure I really knew what sort of voiceover work I was going to do. But all I knew was that I had a non-regional dialect, and sometimes for the BBC, that's enough. Yeah. So we came into it with like sort of heady hopes
Yeah.
and no real plan.
Yeah.
And then the microphones immediately got abandoned because we realised you had to audition and network. So we thought, you know,
No, that's not our strong suit.
that's never going to work.
No.
So they got tucked away for a spell. Got the camera for product photography, built
Yeah.
half a website.
Yep.
Got, I'd say probably 20% of a decent portfolio. Like, we put our all into that.
I think we were about 30% of it through.
Yeah. Like, we really went gung-ho on that.
Yeah.
Then that fell apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we needed to take a weekend off over Christmas
Yeah.
and then
Never
never
returned.
returned to it.
Yeah.
So that's it now.
It's dead to us.
Yeah.
We move from one to the next, and it's like, it's the fix.
Yeah.
It's the fix, because you know what it's like? You have an obsession, you burn yourself out of it, and then suddenly nothing.
Yeah. You just you feel cut adrift. Like you're in the middle of the ocean.
There's a hollowness to that.
What do I do now?
Yeah, it's that weird sort of existential crisis that starts creeping in. You're like, shit, I need an obsession.
Yeah. Thankfully, we never have to wait too long.
I don't know, for
One
me,
is always around the corner.
it feels like forever. Sometimes I feel like I need to start hunting them out. This is why I need old Ben.
Ben the Bridge.
Ben the Bridge. The man's a directorial genius.
Yeah.
You can't call him Ben the Bridge.
It's Ben the Bridge.
All right, Ben the Bridge.
Yeah.
You've won me over immediately.
Because as soon as you start with Ben,
Yeah.
something pops in your head.
Oh, it does.
It's like his creativity sparks something in you.
I need to leech off him, ride his coattails, and then suddenly it's just like, hey, puppets. But then it's everything.
Yeah.
And then you need to worry about, like, because I definitely know you know this. You can feel it of, I need to be careful.
Yeah.
Like, I want this to have legs. I mean, obviously not the puppets. That'd
Well,
be
it
weird.
depends on the
But you want your passion to have some sort of longevity.
Yeah.
And if you keep at it at this pace, that ain't
It's
going
not
to
gonna
happen.
There's no way.
Yeah.
And this is what has been happening with puppets over the past few days, because I am so into the idea. I want to be a puppeteer. But you really have gone hard into the obsession.
Yeah.
And I can feel myself sort of starting to tune out at times.
I understand.
And I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I have had to say to you a few times, I need a break from puppets. I don't want to break from puppets, but I do need one because I want this to be a long term.
Because you are the sensible one. I will burn through this. I will be adrift at sea. And then eventually I'll find Ben again. You were right to carry this forest. You hold the torch. You're the Olympian. Just march it from town to town. Keep that flame alive.
But that's the thing, because puppets brings together so many of the previous fascinations, I suppose, and obsessions.
It's the arts and crafts.
It's the wool.
Yeah.
It's the polymer clay. It's, I don't know, there was something... Oh, it was woodworking and mechanical things.
I've forgotten about that already.
That we were going to do. It's that.
Oh, we could really do some good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's all of the previous hobbies.
There is a phenomenal YouTuber, and I forget his name, forgive me. But he does... I've looked into this at so many points now. I'm not sure if it's a Wired interview or another channel. I'm pretty sure it's Wired. He was on. He does like anatomically moving puppets.
Okay.
And he uses little mechanical parts, and it's lovely to watch. Forgive me for not remembering his name, but look at it. Oh.
Yeah, there's so many different types of puppets. I mean,
Would you like a list?
No, please. I don't. They don't. But it does bring together a lot of the previous hobbies.
Yeah.
So not even thinking from a kind of material sense of, oh, we could reuse this. Just the fact that at some point we were so obsessed with each of these things. And now it's all of those things in one. Well, fuck.
Tell me more.
Puppets.
I've always been looking for the special one. The one you could spend the rest of your life with. And yeah, sure, I found it with a life partner.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
I want it in a hobby. Is that too much to ask?
No, it's not.
Am I going to die hobbyless? And I think this might finally be it.
Yeah.
For exactly that reason. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited as well. And that's, I know I keep saying to you, like, I need a break from this. I don't want the break, but I know for that longevity, we have to park it from time to time.
I understand why.
Because before everything arrives, we'll have already got sick of it, and we can't allow that to happen.
No, I understand why. And I am also acutely sorry for forgetting to turn the microphones on.
I thought you meant now.
No, now it's in front of us to make sure they are switched on, because I am not to be trusted. So until next time. You're supposed to do the thing. Shout out!